Hey guys, current energy check-ins for the weekend. Some of you found me already. I opened up on TikTok. Readings, same readings that you see here. It's just that they're in a little bit of a shorter format because that's, you got a 10-minute limit in there, and I know the attention span for TikTok is a little different than YouTube, so I try to kind of shorten them a little bit. So it's pretty much the same thing. You get the full version on there. It's going to be a little bit of a shortened version of that. And as I said, I see that some of you already spotted me on there. And I couldn't announce it last Friday because I decided to put it on after last Friday's video, so I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to tell them. Not that I forgot, but it wasn't really set in my head to, okay, let's go and do this, but now it is. So the links are anywhere around this page, the main page of my channel, which is always going to be YouTube. That's where I started. That's where the continuous flow of things is going to be at. But everything that's linked to other social media platforms is going to be found on this channel, nowhere else. So the links to that are here. There is somebody there that I'm going to be naive about it, and I'm going to say that they took my logo and my name without the intent of trying to impersonate me in there. I'm just gonna choose to be naive about it and say that no, they're not. No, they're not trying to. Anyways, so there is somebody else on there with my logo, with my name, that beat me to my own game, basically. So I had to start up the channel basically under a little bit of modification in the name, which is for tarot, instead of the O in the tarot, it's a 0. For now, it is linked to my Instagram and it is linked to my YouTube channel, so that's how you know it's me, even though you may find another account there that has my logo and my name. And if you click on the links that you find on this channel, sending you to my TikTok accounts, those are the official ones. Those are the real me. So, and plus I think that account stopped uploading my videos, which again, I'm going to choose to be naive and say, no, they're not trying to pretend they're me. But they stopped uploading my videos a while ago, so it's not necessarily active. They just have my name. And I try to contact them. It's not possible if we're not friends, and we're not friends, obviously. And I don't want to comment on their video because they seem to have no comments, or I don't know what's going on there. So I just took it up with TikTok, which is not going to do anything about it because, I'm coming from YouTube. It's like, nope, we're not doing this. Or I don't know, I didn't receive any response from TikTok, so fuck it. I'm just gonna put my name as close as possible or as official as possible so that it's kind of the same as in here, or so that you catch on that it's me. But it's, for those of you that found me in there, it is me. And for those of you that are gonna find me in there based on the links from this channel, it is me. And again, always verify if it has my Instagram account and my YouTube channel on there, then it's me. Other than that, and I will verify it once I change the name to a steady name. Once that's done, I'll try to, and I think I have to have something, I don't know how many followers, I don't know. It's weird, starting from scratch someplace else, but it's also interesting because it reminds me of YouTube when I started, and it's like, you had to have 1,000 followers to be able to go live or to be able to do this or that. And then you see all these options opening up and it's like, whoa, cool, now I can do this. And not that I use it all, but it's pretty fun. So yeah, that was my announcement for the day. On a more personal note, I had a pretty interesting dream last night, and I know you love the dream talk. Man, big one. I'm not trying to figure it out just yet. I'm just letting it settle down because it was pretty intense, pretty big. So, the bigger picture of the dream, there were 4 jaguars with me and a buffalo. And the thing about the dream is that someone I know in real life, I heard, purchased a property, something that I'm actually looking for in terms of a space. And I went to see the property because for some reason throughout the whole dream I felt that's mine. And I'm like, why does it have this guy's name on it? Because, I mean, I know him, but, like, anyways, it wasn't too much of a situation that kind of made me overthink things and things like that. I just felt that it was mine. So I naturally went to check it out. And then the place, I knew how it looked inside. I knew everything about it because it was mine, obviously. But the doors were closed, the doors were shut, and it had this massive porch to it too, which I don't remember necessarily the porch to it, but I'm like, okay, you know, it's cool. And on the porch there was this buffalo, you know, going back and forth right in front of the locked doors. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then there was a tree right beside the porch there, and I climbed the tree, and I don't even know if I walked there. I remember me being in the tree to begin with, and then seeing this buffalo, seeing the property, and being like, oh, okay, that's okay. And then I'm like, I gotta get inside. And I'm like, how the hell am I gonna go past the buffalo? And while I'm sitting there, and it was dark in the dream, while I'm sitting there trying to figure things out, I see 2 jaguars, like the spotted ones, you know, the colored ones. And one is right here, like as I'm kind of sitting in that tree, they're holding on the branches. One is right here, and one is somewhere here on a branch. And they're all positioned with their faces towards me. Initially I'm like, whoa, what the, you know, like, what's going on here? Like, there was that little bit of a scare initially, and then I'm like, no, everything's good, everything's cool, because they weren't looking like they were trying to attack me or anything. They were there with me, looking at me, yeah, but just kind of doing their thing, and then they just took off. And then they were gone. Nothing was in the tree anymore as far as I knew. And then out of the shadows of the night pop up 2 more jaguars, this time the dark ones, the black ones. And they were closer to me than the initial ones, and I saw them because I saw their fangs, and I'm like, same kind of reaction. And then I'm like, oh, okay, like I had that initial to it, and then I'm like, I settle into this energy of realizing through all of that all of the jaguars, me and the buffalo, there's a protection aspect to it. There was from them for sure, like they were there to protect that space, and I was there to enter, but I had to figure out if it's gonna be, do I need to fight my way through all of these animals and get in there, or how does this go? And then once I understood that they were actually there to protect the space and me, I'm like, oh, okay. So I just jumped off the tree, and the buffalo didn't attack us. That's why I was sitting in the tree. I'm like, is it gonna attack me? Like, how am I gonna jump, like, past it and then run inside? And, you know, but no. Once I understood, I'm like, I get down, I go in there. The buffalo is still doing its thing, like going back and forth, but no attack, no nothing towards me. And before I could enter, the dream actually ended. But I knew the space. I knew what was going on inside the night, because it felt throughout the dream that it was mine, even though it was announced or somebody told me in the dream that this guy that I know in real life purchased the property. And when I went to get it, to see it, I knew it was mine for some reason. I don't know. It was weird, that whole, like, why. And I haven't spoken to him in months, if not years. But I mean, he's a friend of mine, an old friend of mine that I know for years. But like, why would he? And then why is it mine if? But the animal part was pretty intense and pretty cool. And I know jaguar is very significant to me personally, and I know it has a pretty powerful significance too in dreamland. So 4 of them. 4. And a buffalo. So yeah, pretty cool dream. Yeah. Okay, I'm good to go. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be what will I be doing? I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. Quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. This is pre-recorded, so the timestamps will not work properly if you catch this as a premiere, because I always set it up as a premiere, because we go in there in the chat room every Friday morning and we have a freaking blast. And if you haven't tried it yet, you're invited. Bring a coffee, you'll need it, otherwise you can't keep up with what's going on in there. And I've had that happen multiple times when I even had coffee and it was hard to keep up, but just it helps sometimes, it helps. We do have a blast. Most of the times we don't even watch the video, which I don't encourage you guys. I'm working on this. You should watch it, or if you don't watch it on Friday as we chat about who knows what, watch it afterwards. Watch it. It's my work, goddammit. No, but if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. I'm not going to force you. Anyways, so yeah, it's fun. Pre-recorded so that I can be there with you in the chat room. Timestamps will not work because of that. But once the premiere is done and the video finishes uploading, then the timestamps will fall into place magically, because that's what they do all the time. Somehow during the premiere, the time, it's kind of like proof of time being a waste of time. Like it's not there really. But anyways, so that'll be, timestamps will be in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar, working properly after the premiere is done. I will be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, a dog, a cat, anything you're dealing with, anything and anyone, where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Roles can be reversed. I have no idea yet if I can make this compressed to such extent, this hour and something long video, to such extent that I can actually upload the Fridays on TikTok, but we'll see. That's kind of up in the air, but everything else will probably go on there, most likely. Weeklies, monthlies, mid-monthlies, and all of that. The hour-longs, I'll try, but I'm not making any promises. Anyways, we're good to go. Earth signs, Capricorn. On your side, you get the Magician, the World card, the 7 of Cups. You're closing off some cycle here, but you're making room for something brand new, so it doesn't look like it's super challenging. It's like, okay, this needs to be out of the way so that I can bring this in and put this in here so that, you know, we're making room in our closet here. Okay, so it looks like a natural closing of particular cycles so that new energy can come in because you're open to that. Cool. Now, in the energy that is attached to you, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit, the Six of Cups. This looks to be a soul connection. Everything looks fine in here on their side, where it feels like they're showing up in a lot of love, and it feels good to them. So if it feels good to them, it should feel good to you, because it feels good to me too. So it should feel good to everybody, hopefully. For the connection, the Ten of Wands, the Lovers, the Page of Swords. I kind of get the sense that when it comes to this connection, yeah, everything's fine, but it, at least as far as you're concerned, there seems to be a little bit of stumbling, a little bit of, yeah, no, it's fine, everything's fine, but like I'm not there with it 100%, you know, because you're focusing on something here a lot, and that takes away from focusing on this connection a lot, you know what I mean? So you're still recognizing that, yeah, everything's fine, I'm not there 100%, you know, there's still a little bit of acknowledgement of it could be better, because, you know, I'm kind of busy with something here. Okay, let me see what the universe has. Page of Wands, Three of Pentacles, the Empress. Things are good here. There seems to be a partnership that feels good to you. Either something that is just coming together right now. It could be somebody you're working with on something. It's something that's just coming together right now, or it's been there for a while, but it's coming together in the way that a partnership should feel like. Like, I got your back, you got mine, we're working on this together, we're doing this together. So you feel good about a partnership here. And again, I see you leaning a lot towards work, maybe more than whatever this is that's attached to you through love. Or I don't see any issues here. It's just that, you know, you're not 100% here because you got quite a bit of energy involved in that. So anyways, all good. That's it. Moving on to Taurus. We'll see if we get blue up here at the end. For now, he's sleeping. Sleepity sleep. I think they're all sleeping. People are asking me if the cats are okay. The cats are perfect. They just don't like this room anymore. I don't force the animals to be here. And they have phases like all cats, you know, where they spend a lot of time in here and then they're done. They're going to go find another place and then they're going to stay forever in there and then another place and so on and so forth. So they swing by from time to time. You saw Kai, I think, in the recent videos. So yeah, they're great. They're just cats. They're not going to be here all the time. Unlike Bloopty Bloop, who... even him, and I like that about him, he has this sense of independence to him where I'm not used to that because, you know, Oscar, as he got older, he was more and more dependent on me, so he was up my ass every time. This guy is kind of like, no, I'm just going to go in the sunroom, you be in the living room, it's fine, I'll just chill here. I'm like, I'm not used to that. I love that he's independent like that, but I'm like, where's Blue? So I hope he keeps that. But anyways, on your side, you get the Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. You want to bring something together or back together. Now, you're kind of showing me a sense of... Like, I'm gonna get this done in any way and shape possible. Like, I don't care what happens, I'm just gonna do this. There seems to be a little bit of a because you made up your mind about something here, there seems to be a little bit of you not giving a shit of any kind of obstacle. Like, no, nothing's gonna stand in your way here, but in a pretty ruthless way. Pretty, like, I gotta get this done. Even if it's through manipulation or whatever tactics you have to use, you're gonna use them. That's kind of what you're showing me. It's a little bit, okay, but you sure that's great? Because it doesn't feel that way, not even to you, you know? And I see, yeah, it's one of those, let's say you had a fight with somebody, I'm gonna go get them back no matter what it takes. Even if they don't want to, yes, even if they don't want to, I'll force them. Okay. You know, I don't think it's that extreme, but it's around there. It's around there. The energy attached to you, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the World card. Oh, maybe that's why. Because this energy is not pushing energy your way anymore. So it could be that whole sense of feeling that nothing's coming through from their side. So you're kind of like, what the hell is going on in there? Let's break through that and let's see what's going on. Oh, you know? Okay, I'll turn it into a yes. Yeah, it's almost like a little kid that had their toy broken and they're like, you suck, you're mean, you're this, you're that. And then they go and punch the other. You know, it's a little childish. It's a little... And the Five of Swords does it, you know, because if the Five of Swords wasn't here, I would be like, okay, you know, you want to get something done, it's good. But this tells me that you're applying all sorts of tactics, or are thinking to apply all sorts of tactics that are not necessarily healthy for you to begin with, nor for whoever this is, you know. Anyways, for the connection, the Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah. Something may be not looking great right now. Something may be going south. And you're like, I'm not going to let it go south. While the other person is like, it's already there. We're done here. It's a done deal. And you're like, no. No, fuck no. So, while you're open to something or someone, the other energy has closed off here by the looks of it. Which sucks. And it is going to bring out all of these, I'm going to try anything I can, kinds of energies. Sometimes not the greatest ones. But let's see what the universe has. The Two of Wands, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles. Why am I getting a little bit of an energy of too little, too late, where it kind of feels like maybe you waited too long for something here? The timing, the taking your time part kind of blew up in your face here, which is telling me this situation maybe it could have been addressed in a healthier way earlier on, but right now it's kind of like there's a sense of too little too late over this. Like someone's a little too late to this game, and that someone seems to be you by the looks of it, but roles can be reversed. So okay, I'm not seeing it closed off completely, but I kind of see it up in the air and carrying a heavy energy of too little, too late, this whole situation. So, okay. That's it. Moving on to Virgo. Okay. On your side, you get the Queen of Cups, the Hermit, and the High Priestess. This is a really balanced kind of an energy. It's really cool. It's one of those, I'm just living in the moment and it feels good. Okay, great. It keeps you open to your intuition. It's a really, really cool energy of just being and just feeling. And that's it, basically, which feels great. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Six of Swords. This is an energy that's definitely responding here, is definitely with you here. Not exactly on the same page. They seem to be a little bit, even though they do have their heart open, they seem to be a little bit at a distance. And it's not a distance of, oh, I don't want to see you, or, oh, I don't want to be part of this with you, or it's not that kind of a distance. It's the distance of they could be busy at this time with something more practical that belongs to their own sense of stability. And that's what's creating distance here. So they could be busy at work. They could be busy around the house. Who knows? But they're here with you. With their heart open. So there's still a sense of participation here, even though it's not shown up 100% like you are, you know. For the connection, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's an ongoing kind of, this is an interesting energy, because it feels like there's an ongoing kind of an energy of building up. And at the same time, when looked at this energy from afar, it looks like nothing's moving, nothing's happening. So it almost feels like nothing's really changing, nothing's really being built up, even though that's what the distancing is here for. And I do see the energies building up though. So even though it could be not seen yet, something is building up behind the scenes, at least. All right. Interesting, but let's see what the universe has. The Nine of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. This comes through a little bit with, I can't take this anymore. And I feel like it's you, in the sense of you could be feeling this distance, right? And then you have the opportunity to interpret this, because, you know, you have the freedom to interpret this distance any way that you want, right? So you could interpret it as, oh, okay, they're busy with work. Or you could interpret it as, I can't take this anymore. They're not giving me attention. They're not giving me this. They're not giving me that. They're not giving me... I better go ask for my attention. That's kind of like what's coming through here. I'm like, okay. You were good here. You're in the moment. Be in the moment. If you're in the moment, for real, because I'm not clarifying. If I would clarify, I'm sure I would catch something here. Because you don't get from this to this. It's not natural. There's something underneath that moment there that you're not telling me. Where it's like, oh yeah, it feels good. Yeah. So yeah, you're giving me a sense of, you know, at some point, enough is enough. It's like, okay, this distance is, it's too much. I'm gonna go take care of it. Which might not be the best. I don't know. Because I'm not clarifying, so I wouldn't know. But that's just the reaction that I'm getting once it gets to be a little too much for you. You know, the fact that maybe they're focusing on something that they're working on and not you, you might have the tendency to be like, okay, I'll go get my attention from them in my own way. So I'll ask for it forcefully. Okay. That's it. That's what you want to do. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. They might still not give it to you, and you know, this reaction might increase the distance. But anyways, that is it. Moving on to fire signs, Aries. On your side, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Three of Wands. You're giving me a little bit of a hint here of you're delaying something. You're like, either you're learning something new or just looking into something to start something up, or maybe it started already, but you keep on using this excuse of, I'm not ready. I'm still working on it. I'm still this, I'm still that, I'm still, which is delaying something here. Your energy is ready. Everything is ready for you to go. And you're like, I'm not, no. It's kind of like learning for an exam and you're ready, you know everything, and you keep on being like, I better talk to the teacher. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. So I better push this as much as I can. Like, I don't know, I'll go pretend I'm sick or something. I don't know. I'm not ready. You are, though. So I'm not sure why you're using this as not being ready for something when you actually are. I don't think you know you are. That's the problem. I think you're actually convincing yourself that you're not ready for something, when in reality, you are. Alright, the energy attached to you, the Justice card, the Hermit, the Queen of Cups. Whatever energy you're working with, that's another proof of you being ready. This energy is ready as well. It's like, yeah, we're good to go. Let's go. So let's say you are, we're going back to the example of the exam. This is the exam. The exam is like, come, you're ready. Let's do this, you know? So yeah, definitely a very much aligned and ready kind of an energy. For the connection, the Three of Swords, the King of Cups, the Fool. You don't believe in yourself enough. That's where the problem is. And that's why you keep telling yourself you're not ready, because you don't trust yourself. You don't believe in yourself enough. And it's not only tied up to this situation. This situation is just reflecting something you're dealing with right now, but it almost comes through as a pattern where you don't trust yourself enough. You know, and if you look back at your life in the past, you may find that pattern here and there and everywhere. You got it here. The King of Cups, the Fool. What more do you need? You got everything it takes. Energetically speaking, you're very much aligned with what's going on this other side of you that's expecting you to, you know, engage with whatever energy this is. Because it's all aligned. It's ready to go. And you're like, no, I'm not, no. You know, I still don't feel confident enough. Yeah, that's the problem. Where you've got it. You just have to feel it, that, okay, that confidence, that believing in yourself there. It's lacking a little bit here. Let me see what the universe has. The Eight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Magician. And it's this pattern has a tendency to show up tied up to things that are really, 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 really important to you. The more important they are, the more this lack of confidence in self is shown up for you. You know, so I don't know what this is. I see you manifesting the hell out of whatever this is, and then not showing up for it because you don't trust yourself. You don't believe in yourself enough. There's usually fear involved there. There's usually fear in the way. Your own fear that doesn't allow you to believe in yourself. So because I'm not clarifying, I can't see that here, but that's usually the number one indicator of someone not trusting themselves. So, okay. That is it. Moving on to Leo. on your side, you get the Three of Wands, the Page of Cups, the High Priestess. You're on hold here. You're feeling something. There's something that you're feeling that it's around the corner. It has to do with your heart, so it comes from a feeling of it's your intuition that's telling you something is about to knock on your door. And it has to do with your heart because you're feeling it through your heart. And it's that whole, it's not even anxiousness. It's not even, oh, I can't wait. It's just that you feel something is just around the corner here. And you've been feeling this for a minute. It's something good though. Feels good. To you. Okay. Now, the energy attached to you, the Ten of Swords, the Magician, the Temperance card. This looks like an energy that wants to come back from the dead. So it could be that this was a situation from the past for you that looked to be dead and buried, and it's kind of trying to crawl its way back up to the surface, you know? But it's been doing it for a while. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Anyways, for the connection, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Justice card. Making something out of nothing. Yeah, these energies keep on coming through for this reading in terms of there was nothing there and then there was something. But there was something there initially, but then there was nothing there, and then there was something again. I have no fucking clue what's going on here. Nothing is truly happening right now for you. It's just energetically speaking, there's these feelings you may get of, something is surrounding me right now, and I can't place my finger on it. I don't know what it is. It feels like it's gonna be good, but it's like, where's it coming from? You know, things like that, where behind you, as I see you going through this feeling, something is just around the corner. Behind you, I see this massive energy of there was something big initially, then it died, and then it's trying to come back out again, or something like that, in the way that I see it energetically. Which normally, how I would translate that would be something from the past that was closed off might be trying to come back to life. Maybe. But it's quite big in how it's showing up energetically. At the same time, it's showing up quite small, but I feel the bigness of it. Anyways, this is a weird reading. The bigness. Let me see what the universe has. Yeah. King of Wands, Three of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah, it's something that at some point in time did hurt you a lot. And there's been some walking away from that energy for quite a while on your part. So it's something from your past here. That's kind of, you know, like a little sprout in the spring or something. I don't know what's going on. Because I see you and I see you doing your thing, you know, living your life, doing your day-to-day routines, and then you're pointing me towards the past, kind of indicating that this is the energy that hurt you quite a lot, but you've worked with it and moved past it. So, okay, so it's something from the past then. Okay. Cool. But that's it. Moving on to Sagittarius. I put some peanuts for the squirrels in. I have a little tiny houses on the shed there. Some of them are for birds, most of them are for birds, but two of them have quite large openings, so I put some peanuts over there. And I put them there without Blue seeing that I did that. And what do you know? First thing he does when I let him out, he goes straight in there. And I know you're going to say, well, he's a dog, he has a nose. Yeah, but still, why? And he didn't do anything to them. He just picked one up and then he started playing with it. He didn't eat it or anything, but he's just kind of spreading them around, which is funny because now I see the squirrels, after cleaning up the houses, now going through the yard where Blue played with the peanuts. Ah, there it is. I love it how they twist it in their hands there. Anyways, let's see. Not you. This. On your side, you get the Two of Wands, the Empress, the Knight of Wands. Alright, so you're looking like you're moving on, possibly. Your energy is starting to pick up after a possible long time of stagnation. Of I'll just sit here and I'll just not move and I'll just not do anything and I'll just kind of hang around. You're starting to pick up your pace here, energetically speaking, where your energy is like, okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. In a good way, towards good directions, you know? But yeah, you're coming out of a period of time of not going, basically. Or not feeling even the need to go anywhere and not do anything. The energy you're dealing with, the Devil, the Six of Cups, the Two of Cups. Not the greatest energy here attached to the soul connection. Quite unhealthy. They mean well. Underneath the unhealthy, there's definitely a pure energy of love, but it's coming out as distorted because there's so many unhealthy energies attached to them at this time. So even if they mean well, the outcome of how they're going to show up might still be unhealthy or toxic here. For the connection, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, the King of Cups. You're kind of giving me a sense of, for now, it's done. If it ever shows up in a very healthy way, hell yeah, we'll resume, you know? But giving me a sense of, it's done and it's been done for quite a while. It's, you know, it is what it is. And again, if it ever decides this energy of this connection to show up in a healthy, loving way, we'll reconsider. But for now, closed off. Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Hierophant, the Four of Wands, the Judgment card. Could be a marriage for some of you. Whatever it is, I feel like it was or still is of significance. But it is going, this situation is going through major decision time. Like it's crossing that path of it's going to go this route or this route from here on out. So there's no more, let me think about it. Or no, the decision is actually setting as an energy on top of this connection. So the decision moment is definitely here. Either on your side or theirs or both sides for this situation, which seems to be fairly important. So, okay. Hold on, sneeze. You little fucker. It went away. Man, I hate it. It comes right there. You feel it right there. You're tearing and everything, and then it's like, no. Oh, fuck off. I need that blast when it comes. I need that. But no. It'll just make your teary eyes and blah, 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 and no. Whatever. Moving on to air signs, Libra. You're not going anywhere. You thought you were going to go, huh? You thought you were going to slip by me. Nope. No. All right. let's see, Libra. Ooh, 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 ooh. On your side, you get the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, the 2 of Wands. You're kind of giving me a sense of sitting in an energy of loss for quite a while. Like, it's one of those things where you're feeling the feelings of whatever this is, and you're like, you're believing that this is never gonna end. Like, how long? Like, when it's never gonna end. The good news is you're going from the 3 of Wands to the 2 of Wands. So you're looking like you're getting closer and closer to it ending. I mean, you feeling it in that way, ending. So the energy is definitely going to shift where you're not going to feel the pain of this to such extent that it tells you it's intolerable and it's going to last forever. I have no idea what this is. But yeah, you're in that place with it where it feels like it's never going away. It probably won't go away, but it'll definitely shift where you won't feel this way anymore at some point. But anyways, for the energy attached to you, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords. I don't like this energy. I don't like it because it's shown up as a lot of talk and not a lot of doing. You know, shown up in the perfect kind of scenario of, oh, they're perfect, they're going to do this, they're going to take care of that, they're shown up like this, but they said this and they said that. And, you know, where at the end of the day, it's just talk, from what I can see here, with that 5 of Swords being there. So it could be someone that's promising you the world and delivering you not even a candy. I don't know. I have no idea what this is to you, but not looking great. For the connection, the Justice card, the 3 of Swords, the Page of Cups. Yeah, you're hurt right now. You're in a place of, again, possibly believing them, right? If someone tells you something, what are you going to do? Question them? No, if you're showing up open, you're going to believe them. And then when they show up with, oh, by the way, I'm not going to do any of that, of course you're going to get hurt. And you're going to get angry at yourself for believing them and bullshit like that, which, no, that's not your fault. You are being honest with yourself and honest with them. And if they chose to be something else, that's not on you. You shouldn't punish yourself and be upset with yourself for that, you know? But yeah. Okay. Let me see what the universe has to close it off. Whew, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the King of Swords. Okay, the importance of the you guys keep on with the universe. It's like you're showing me over and over again how important these connections are, and I'm like, I know it's important because it's showing up in the reading, but almost like emphasizing the importance of it through the universe. Like, no, this is important, you know. And it's kind of valid because when I look at these connections, I'm not seeing the importance of them necessarily when I do the reading. So a little bit of a slap behind my head here, being like, nah, it's important. It's not as shallow as you see it there. I'm like, it's not shallow. It's just, okay, they're gonna be okay, you know, they're gonna make it. And then it's like, yeah, but it's important, which kind of emphasizes the fact that your emotions are probably more amplified than I'm seeing them being. Because to me, it's like, okay, so you're upset. There's an ending here. Ooh, you seem pretty down with it. And then there's like, no, it's important. And then I feel those emotions 10 times stronger. And I'm like, I don't want to feel them stronger. I already feel them down. I get it. It's important. Okay, it's an important connection. Still, everything that I said applies, you know? No matter how important it is. Don't put yourself down because somebody didn't show up for what they said they would. But anyways, moving on to Aquarius. right, on your side you get the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Judgment card. You're doing good here. You're showing up good. You're showing up open. You're showing up optimistic. You're showing up just doing your thing, you know? But in a pretty good energy, pretty open energy, pretty fair energy. Now, whoever you're whoever you're dealing with, the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Wands. They're not doing that great. There's something going on. I mean, they're going through a period of healing here. But they're coming out quite upset at the world around them from that. So they could be in the middle of their process where they're not necessarily done. You know, when I see someone coming out of healing, and when they're done with that chapter of healing, they're coming out more acceptant. When they're coming out with energies of anger, it's because energies didn't settle down for them. And it's not, there's no sense of acceptance. There's just, I'm mad at the world, you know, which that's a phase out of someone's healing a lot of the times. So they're kind of in that phase where they could be coming out a little rough around the edges, and possibly even fighting or looking for fights here and there. So they're going through something here, no matter how open you are and how, yay, you know, they're kind of like, Urgh. And it's not because of anything you're doing or because of anything anyone else is doing. It's because they're going through a process. And they might take it out on the world here. Whatever frustrations they're finding through that process, not realizing that it's theirs to deal with. Anyways, for the connection, the Seven of Swords, the Tower, the Three of Cups. Yeah, you're just not, whoever this is to you, as open as you are. And I see you fairly open to the situation. They're at the opposite spectrum, which they might even sabotage some things when it comes to this connection without meaning to, but it's part of their healing process at this point, while you're trying to keep it together. And a lot of the times you might even keep your distance here, you know, to not partake in this energy, to not be sucked into this energy, because you feel like, okay, they're going through something, you know. But you are keeping yourself open to them. No, it's a rough situation you got going on here, for sure. Which is not even your situation to deal with, but you're part of it. But anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, it could be a close friend. You're definitely giving me a sense of partnership here, a sense of like close friendship, like someone you care for, you know, and you're showing me a sense of openness and a sense of I'm here for them, whatever they need, and possibly even recognizing that they're struggling, but there's nothing you can do, you know, for this whole situation, because it's something that they need to sort through. It's their own energy that's riling things up in here. It's not yours. All you can do is, I'm here, you know? And I feel like you're showing up like that. So, okay. Cool. So that's it. All right. Moving on to Gemini. Okay, on your side, you get the Chariot, the Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords. Something's happening here, but you're not liking it. Something that you're looking at and you're like, The things are not necessarily happening in the way that I want them to. So you got a lot of expectation here by the looks of it, because you're in this position of being upset that things are unfolding in the way that they are, and you're like, yeah, no, I don't like that. So you're expecting for things to happen in a different way then, which creates ultimately a whole lot of overthinking on your side. The energy attached to you, the moon, the 8 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles. I mean, you, from this position where you're at, you would look at this energy and you would be like, I wonder what they mean when they say they got me a candy because they thought of me that one time, and then, you know, they got me a little candy as a souvenir. I see you, squirrel. Is that my nut? I think so. Yeah, it is. Because who else is going to put nuts in the middle of their yard? By dogs. So, yeah, you instead of taking it as, hey, they just got you a candy, or, hey, they said they got you a candy, but what do they really mean when they say they got you a candy? Whatever the case. Like, I see them saying what they're saying. You know, whatever that is. You see them as saying what they're saying, but what are they really saying? That's the difference between you and me here when we look at this energy. I'm like, okay, so they're saying something. It's kind of fitting whatever they're saying. It's like, okay, it's what they said. And you come over right next to me here and you're like, do you think though? Do you think there's not a hidden message in there somewhere? And I'm like, even if there is, so what? You would be like, nah, we got to figure out what it is. That's why you're in that energy of overthinking. For the connection, the King of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. You're moving at 2 very different speeds here. Towards one another, but in a very different way. And to me, the way I see it from here, that's okay. To you, obviously it's not. It's like, you know, there it is. Motherfucker. It's been following me since, who was that? Sagittarius, I think. Or even earlier, I don't remember. But anyways. To you, obviously it's not, and it's because you've fallen off the energy of just accepting things as they are and taking things as they are, and you've fallen into the other extreme of let's complicate things. Why take things as they are? Let's expect for things to be something other than they are, and let's complicate them and interpret them in 1,000 ways, because that feels better. Does it? I don't see you feeling better about it. I see you questioning everything. You know, the minute you start accepting, okay, I am moving possibly faster than they are, and that's okay. Cool. You have a little bit of a peace of mind there. When you start, but why, but when, but if, but how, but then you get into this position. And I don't see you being happy about it, you know? So let's see what the universe has as a final advice. Why is the universe coming in like this today? Like, no, look, this is very important to me. I know I got it from the other signs that showed up in the same way. This is very important. I get it. Why? Like, am I thick today? What's going on? Why does the universe feel the need to reinforce this? I know it's important. 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay, yeah, it's important. You're very important commitment or idea of commitment that you're refusing to let go of. Great. Important. And you seem very open to it energetically. Now, physically, you're in this position where you placed yourself up in here and you locked yourself in there and you threw away the key. So you're kind of in an overthinking mode. Why? What do they mean when they say candy, or when they say they got me the candy, or there's got to be a hidden meaning? No. And even if there is, so this out. You'll figure it out when it's time for you to know the hidden meaning. You'll know it. Why think about it now? Because that just kind of locks you up in your own mind. But anyways, and that's it. Moving on to water signs, Pisces. It left. To get another peanut. I don't know if they have anymore. I don't think so. I think they cleaned up. And I left them like two fists full of peanuts. Hungry squirrels. Anyways, on your side, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Magician. You're very much focused on the material at this time, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It feels like you're trying to keep things steady, keep things going, keep things, all right. As far as you're concerned, when it comes to your home, your job, your whatever, your own sense of stability, which, again, great. The energy attached to you, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Temperance card, they seem to be in the same place for quite a while here in terms of keeping their own shit together, which, great. Now, for the connection, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Tower. Something is missing in what's connecting you, and you know what's missing? The both of you, because you're busy someplace else. So it's one of those things where it's like, okay, yeah, focus on what's important in the material, you, them, both of you, great. But like, aren't you missing some? What's connecting the two of you then? What's, So a little bit of time spent together here maybe would help. And I'm getting a sense of, the connection, the passion in the connection, the fun, so find something fun to do. Like, fuck the work, fuck the stability, fuck everything for 5 minutes. Go out and do something fun, because you're disconnecting here more and more as you great what you're doing, and keep on doing that. But it makes you absent from connecting to what's important, who's important. I don't know if this is just one energy. I feel like it is, or if it's kind of forcing you to pay attention to more energies that you're connected to around you, where sometimes you throw yourself into work or keeping a sense of balance outside of yourself, that you forget about what's important, the connections to the people around you, And this is one of those that's kind of looking like that. Like, everything's great on your side, everything's great on theirs. Where's the connection at? Because something rocky is at play there. There's a sense of complete disconnection, emotional disconnection. And it's like, oh yeah, there's somebody at home. I forgot. Yeah. You think? And not only you, it's coming from the both of you, this energy of disconnection. It's not you that, So this is one of those that's going to show up as, well, it's their fault because they started it. They're the ones that are focusing on work. So what was I going to do? I started focusing on work too. Tit for tat. Who does that serve here? There's a complete disconnection at play. Emotional disconnection. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're finding happiness in material shit. I'm not saying that is important as well, of course, to keep it steady, to keep it going, to keep a sense of balance there. But I think at this point, most of us know that happiness is not in the material. It's not there. But that's where you find it these days, because it's like the connection between the people that I see here, it's MIA. It's been MIA for a minute. When you make work your happy place, then home is not. So that's what's missing here. Okay. Moving on to Scorpio. Okay, what's up with the water signs today? All of you, for now, maybe Cancer will save the day, but as of now, you're both you and Pisces are like, I don't give a shit, you know, when it comes to feeling. Yeah, nothing there. Okay. On your side, you get the Page of Swords in reverse, the Tower, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to lift one little finger in the direction of whatever the fuck this is. Because I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't. Okay. On their side, I mean, I don't think there's any more cards to indicate an ending to a situation. The Death card, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. That's the triple dangerous combo that says it's done. Maybe that's why you don't give a shit. Something happened here that brought the two of you up to this point of them showing up in a full blast energy of it's done, and you showing up in I don't give a shit. Take it. I don't care. Because for the connection, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Justice card. Look at you giving shits. Oh, both of you. Everything's fine here, energetically. Something happened. You must have had a massive fight with someone here. And I don't know, it could be a friend of yours or something, but it's one of those where you're pissed off. Like, really, they are too. But you're like, you don't fuck with a Scorpio here. Yeah. Very different coloring. I don't know if, like, look at this, so dark in here, and then so cheery in here, and so I don't know if you can see that well, but yeah, you're pissed off, they're pissed off. It's done. It's done. It's done. But not really. The connection still runs energetically. But okay. I think from what I'm seeing here, there was a major fight here. Like, disagreement, like, no tomorrow, like, we're done. Like, done. From the universe, you get the World card, the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a closing of a cycle, for sure. Things are not going to be the same that they were before this, whatever happened here, if they're going to proceed anywhere. But there is a closing of a cycle. None of you are taking this well. You know, just because you're saying, I don't give a shit and all of that. Usually when people reinforce that with that kind of an attitude, that means that they do give a shit. Because if they wouldn't give a shit, they wouldn't even talk about it. But, you know, when someone shows up with, oh, I don't give a shit, I hate you, and yeah, that means they do care. So yeah, it's not feeling great for neither of you, but kind of giving me a sense of, you know, the show must go on. When things do settle down, we'll see what we can make out of it, if anything. Okay. Yeah, there definitely was a major fight or something here. But anyways, that's it. Moving on to Cancer. What is going on with water signs, man? On your side, you get the Hierophant, the Tower, the Nine of Swords. Something happened. I mean, you're showing me a commitment. Fairly important. Something happened here. You either heard something, or someone did something. I don't know. But it's one of those where because of an action, you get very, very stressed out and hurt. Of an action of whoever you're dealing with. Okay, so you're not looking like you're in the best position here in terms of stressing out about whatever someone said or did. The energy attached to you, the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Empress. You're kind of giving me a sense of exploring other possibilities or something, but then you're showing up at the other end of it all as being it, the only possibility. So I'm not sure what the fuck they mean here, but they're like, oh, I'm keeping myself open. And then knowing that to what when you are invested into, I don't know. Okay. For the connection, the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the King of Wands. I have no idea what the hell happened here. It doesn't look great. It looks like someone either lied or even cheated, which I don't usually go there in my readings, but when it's a little, or thought about it, when it's a little too obvious, I'm like, I gotta say it. And you're looking like, at the end of the day, you're not even allowing yourself to be upset about it. It's like they're not even worth it or something, you know? I would say lied about something. I don't know if it's cheating. I don't think so. But lied for sure. And you're kind of like, they're not even worth being upset about this. They're not, but you are, you know? Because the fact that you're upset is something that you're feeling. Whether it's for them or for somebody, it doesn't matter. It's, you know, that way of thinking is not necessarily help us feel what we're feeling. If we're upset, if we're disappointed, let's be that, you know. Whether or not somebody else is worthy of it, who cares? I am to feel my feelings, you know what I mean? So I don't know what happened here, but you're definitely upset about something. And I would say lying. I would say you possibly caught someone with a lie here, where they seem so naive in it too, like, oh, so innocent. It's like, no, you know better, because you have the energy of Cancer right there in the background. So you. Anyways, let's see what the universe has. The Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles. You're trying to give this some distance so that things can settle down, so that you know where to go from there. Because right now I feel like things are a little riled up. It feels like they're, like it's too much of something going on. And it's like I'm just kind of going to let things settle down, and then I can make an informed decision about this. And this doesn't have to be, by the way, it doesn't have to be a marriage. There's definitely a commitment at play, in the sense of this could be a friend, this could be someone you're working with, but it doesn't have to be like that kind of a commitment of, oh yeah, love, they cheated. This can be just about anything. It leans a little more towards work, in all honesty, but it can be something else. But that's it. Blue, you heard your name. Are you gonna come honor us with your presence? Or are you just gonna stretch and lay back down? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, there you go. Getting up. Slowly but surely. Bloop. Bloop-de-bloop. I am ready for you. If you're ready for me. No, that's the door. It's not being ready for me. It's being ready to go outside. Hey, what'd you do? How do you start walking and then start stretching and then just lay on the ground in the middle of the room? Come on. Ooh, I love you so much. How you just, hey, easy on the head. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. You're very heavy. I should weigh you. I should weigh you. I should really weigh you. I see your eyes. I see your eyes. I see your eyes. What are you doing? That's what he does when he walks. He lays in the grass and he does this. And throws his paws up. And it's a new habit where we walk outside of the yard and then he's like, especially after he pees, because he likes to do that whole kicking. And after he kicks, he just slams himself in the, and then he's just, I'm like, what do you, don't let us be those people on the street with me having to grab your butt and get you up. But we are those people and animals. Hey, and today you did it in front of your girlfriend, Stella. You think that impresses her? Probably does, though. I think she would do the same thing. She was watching you from the window. Yeah. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was, and you're putting up a show for her. Oh, those little eyes. Those little eyes. But anyways, he's sleepity sleep, of course. I will see you guys next time, right? Yeah. Duh. Blue, you want to say something? Stop licking your legs that you throw out there in the grass and then you pick up on who knows what. Yeah, we're getting a bath today. We're getting a bath. Look at this. Look at this. I gotta brush this. Gotta brush your beard. Little nose. Little nose. Love this bugger. Anyways, yeah. Next time. He's gonna fall asleep. No. Bye.